if you come to one of our races, or even between those races, we're spending our entire time trying to educate people about doing things a different way and to accelerate the migration towards e-mobility. So whether that's programs like Girls on Track, so Girls on Track is a program we have that encourages women into motorsport and into the broader automotive sector and STEM sectors. We also do things like Change Accelerated Live. So Change Accelerated Live is an education program that runs throughout our events, and that's all about increasing the awareness of the need for sustainability, but bringing thought leadership together, thought experts together to talk about how we can do things differently.
Now your fan base keeps growing, as does the competitiveness. Do you think this partnership will help both of those continue growing?
Well, I guess there's competitiveness on the racetrack, which is always going to be there. Then there's competitiveness in terms of more people getting invested in the sector around sustainability. In fact, I would actively encourage more competitiveness if it means people are focusing on sustainability more. But I think this partnership coming in from the PIF, we have 350 million fans now around the world, and we're growing between about 15 and 20%. Their investment in terms of thought leadership will allow us to grow that fan base even faster.
It's the third generation car, isn't it? What does that mean in terms of design and technology?
So when we started this series 10 years ago, you actually had to stop halfway through the race to change cars. Here we are on the third generation. So third generation started at the beginning of season 9. We have a car that's operating at about 300 kilowatts, 350 kilowatts under the attack mode. The cars will go over 200 miles an hour. They get to 100 kilometers an hour in about 2.6, 2.7 seconds. Within 2 to 3 years, we'll be into the next generation, Generation 4. And once we get into Generation 4, we'd expect to see those cars going 0 to 100 kilometers in under 2 seconds, and for the range to be even greater. So our race today is about 45, 50 minutes. We'd hope to be able to race up to an hour and 10 minutes, hour and 15 minutes. Battery technology and powertrain technology is coming on so quickly, it feels like we're at the infancy of the technology and we're able to exploit that on the racetrack.
Why is it important that you have these races in cities?
Well, the beauty of a city is, first of all, that we have public transportation. So people don't all have to drive to the race. They can come via public transport, keeping the impact on the environment much lower. But also it's a way of showcasing the race series to people that perhaps wouldn't normally see it. So tourists in the city centre, businesses around the city centre. So as you know, we're back racing in China this year. We'll be in Shanghai. We're the first ever motor race that's going to take place in the centre of Tokyo this year. And we go to all our old favourites. We go to Diriyah, to Mexico City, to Sao Paulo, Portland in the US, London, Berlin, Misano in Italy is a new venue for us. And of course Monaco, the home of motorsport around the world. So yeah, we take our show on the road to educate and showcase it to more and more people.